dinner part. And then we're going to start our adventuring through Nova afterwards.
The fog has lifted, Vestige. The path before us has been revealed. It is both dark and twisted. Come to the harbor edge. We have an unexpected guest who demands your presence.
That's my presence. Not a chance right now, dude.
Love the wind in my hair. The guild has need of you, comrade.
We'll have no disturbances here. Yeah. Yeah.
We still have room if you expect to.
Well?
And Karai.
Would be nice to get a drink or two.
It's not a good day to travel, but...
Of course.
Where's March?
Here we go. Yeah.
Let's go. And if I haven't said it just yet, I'm new to all this video game posting. Also, a new gamer. So I'm not quite that good, but I'm going to get better and go into other videos as well. Yeah! There.
A fallen star is an omen of someone in need.
Priorities, my Sahida? The answer is no.
We have greater concerns. Let someone else see to your fallen star.
Ah, you received my summons. Good. I am Quincy of the Twilight Cantors, in service to Azura. Did you see the falling star? A sure sign from the mother of all Khajiit that someone is in great need. I am certain of it. It blazed with blue soul fire burning the sky as it fell toward Moonmont. The signs could not be more clear. I wanted to investigate, but High Cantor Viti forbade me. The tall Inquisitor here has need of the Twilight Cantors. Viti and I have been conscripted into service, and that service is elsewhere, apparently. But that is why I sent for you, so you could investigate. Surely Azura will reward your efforts. Thank you, Walker. Watch for the spirit of a little cat. Azura often sends such messengers when the need is great. And do be careful. Rumor has it that Moonmont is overrun with Dromathra. May Azura keep the dark from ensnaring your spirit. Oh, I do indeed. I caught a glimpse of such a spirit to the south. But when I requested permission to investigate, Cantor Vidi refused to grant it. We Cantors have many, many songs describing such events. Another sign that someone needs help. Oh, with those large, friendly eyes and the cutest little whiskers. No, dark spirits like Dromathra take a different shape, and have for thousands of years. This is no trick of Namira. Find the spirit, and determine what must be done.
Off to battle.
Let's make some noise.
This machine. Hello. This wall.
I know how you're feeling right now.
Cra, my head. Azura, forgive my cursing in a holy place. Is this a holy place? Where am I? And who are you? A strange name to follow an even stranger dream. I circled the feet of Azura, longing to be held aloft. She scooped me up and cast me down. I fell and fell. And now I'm here, in this. Is this a tomb? How did you get in here?
A door?
Your words confuse me, Jal. A fallen star suggests someone is in great need. And a spirit cat. Azura's claws stir the sand indeed. Let us start over. I am Zerithwar, Hadalit of the Hidden Moon. I am... Wait. Where is my Moonclaw?
Moonclaw?
A sacred tool of my order. A gift from Azura herself. I am bonded to it. I think I feel it nearby, but I am weak. For our safety, I cannot be parted from it. Please, help me find it. and anything else that might explain how I ended up here. Please, the Moonclaw. It is a... what is the word? Armlet? Metal hoop for your wrist, with a stone like moonlight. I would search with you, but I feel very weak. I am not yet ready to get to my feet. You are as inquisitive as a young scholar. Sand collects between my ears and blunt.
Got it.
You found it. I thank you, Charles. Like the moons above, my strength returns to me in phases. Ah, there. It fits like it once did, though its magic seems to have waned. Did you find anything else? Very well. That blade seems long neglected. But this tablet, Zerithva, second era, that cannot be right. Perhaps not the sort of necromancer you expect. I vanquished. I admire your curiosity, Charles. Most consider it bad luck to speak of the work of my necromancer. We are Azura's most faithful. I follow her calling. I devote my life to her message of love and redemption. But when Khajiit died, love and forgiveness set their souls upon a path toward blissful light. But sometimes guilt and misdeeds cloud that path. Necromancy. Adepts of the hidden moon call to the void and invite a willing soul back to inhabit a physical form. These days, I will meet you in Ralka then. Perhaps everything will make more sense once I step out to see the sun.
Just like that, it's almost as like a bird to me.
I know it fell around here somewhere. Bright moons, Walker! Who was that? Walker, that's Khajiit. Was that the person in need?
Well, he was the one that I saw when I came in.
I could not ignore Azura's sign any longer, so I slipped away when the High Cantor and the Inquisitor were otherwise engaged. But what was this Zerith Var doing inside an ancient tomb? Did he follow the spirit cat as well?
Nope, he just woke up inside.
Well, he certainly did not appear to be a corpse, at least as far as I could tell. Maybe he fell and hit his head or something. Though that doesn't explain the glowing eyes. Where did this Zerith Var go?
He wants me to meet him in Ralka. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Sis, I need to get back. I am beholden to the Torval Curiata, and they are mobilizing for some sort of attack. I will try to find you in Rolka if I can slip away again. Good luck, Walker, and stay safe.
Yeah, good luck to you too.
High Cantor Viti was kind enough to distract him for me with bracing talk of righteousness and heresy. Plus, I have always been...
I seriously doubt that.
Raise you there!
You don't seem all that friendly.
is all that remains of Rolka? What happened to my
This one
city?
warns you, Jik. Screaming nonsense in Roka will get you caged. Control yourself, or the guard will.
I recognize the bones, but the rest, Alfajna! My ancestors did not defy the stripe and death, just to let this holy ground be stamped down to simple tents and stalls. I must be... If only you could have seen it. I barely recognize what remains. Back in that tomb, I confess I thought you were the senseless one. Now I see the truth. I must have sounded mad going on like that. I did. In my time, the Order was respected, revered for what we could accomplish. But just ahead lies the Temple of Two Moons Dance. The entrance for my cloister should be around the back. Look to the southeast side of the temple's base. An entrance to the Hidden Moon Sanctuary should be there. The door should be around the back of the temple, on the southeast side. Or perhaps the years have turned it into a sugar stall. We will see. The entrance is here. See how it opens? It recognizes me as a member of the Order. No longer a sanctuary. Now, a tomb. I had hoped. No more. How little is left of the world I knew. My clan is gone. Our bones and sanctuaries left to crumble to dust. If my Moonclaw had power, I could invite forth the spirits of those I knew in life. But what comfort or answers could the dead give me? If Azura sent me back, I do not think it was simply to make me suffer. She must wish me to perform some kind of service. I will call that prayer book. Consult it for what I might say. The sand between my ears persists. I need to be reminded of what I once knew in my heart. I remember. The rite requires moon sugar water. There should be some in the temple above. Do not worry for me. I would mourn in private for a time.
I have a certain way that I fight as well.
Walker, this one followed your
Okay.
steps and now ignore the words of an inquisitor at your peril, Walker. This one found...
Afraid.
Ah, you return.
Nevar.
Pour the water into the ritual basin, and I will perform the rite. Mother of Twilight, I beseech you, guide these souls to your crossing with dawn's clarity. I seek guidance. This blue flames, how can this be? Blue flames. That is a call to arms. A signal for the hidden moon. A sign that the dark spirit of great power has pierced the veil of Nirni. That tablet you found in my tomb. It said those spirits were vanquished. What could this mean? Rajaska. Yes. From what you told me, they have not stalked Nirni in centuries, but now they return. Perhaps this is why Azura sent me back. The knowledge of how to contend with them is lost. We must find these dark spirits. and see them redeemed. My Moonclaw guides me. Though weak, I can feel its pull. Somewhere east of here, at the shrine of the consummate surrender, I believe. I must now humbly ask for your aid. The last time I faced a Rajaska alone, it cost me my life. Will you help me?
Of course I will help you.
Perhaps it is called something else now. Let me see your map. Ah, Claw's Strike. I shall mark the spot. Thank you, Jarl. Though, you are not exactly a stranger anymore. Meet me at the shrine, and perhaps we will overcome these troubles as friends. Once you reach what is now called Claw's Strike, head inside. I will find you there. I hope I am not wrong in thinking you can defend yourself. There is no telling how much of my fighting skills remain after being dead for so long. We will see.
Now don't worry. An Inquisitor. Oh, yeah, there's someone that was outside asking about you.
Inquisitor for the Torval. What? I do not know what you speak of, but Inquisitors do not sound friendly. Are these Inquisitors like the Twilight Cantors you spoke of?
Not like the one as I know.
Well, blessings from Azura that you found me then, and not these Inquisitors. No matter, we must deal with this Rajaska threat before we concern ourselves with this Torval, whatever it was.
Change out of your rags, huh?
I did not pull it from the bones of my fallen brothers and sisters, if that is your concern. I found a cache of supplies and saw fit to equip myself. But I do not wish to stick out like a broken claw in my travels. What do you think of it?
Looks good. You'll fit right in.
Var, such kind words. Function is more important, of course. But what Khajiit does not like to present a sleek and pleasing form. This is not quite what we wore during my order's time, but it will do well enough to protect me.
Yeah. Alright, be off. Now let's see.
What is it?
Do I do it this way? Right.
Stealing rotten tomatoes and other refuse from stable masters spinning around.
Not lucky that myself.
Bah! This once honorable shrine now serves as a bandit den. I sense the darkness we seek to the east. That dark corner. My move.
Zubalje Kai. Clinty, are you all right? I will be fine. We must go after the others.
We will handle it. Join us when you have recovered.
They destroyed a Dromathra. Its soul. It is gone.
Walker, and that strange Khajiit from Moonmont. Zereth Var, was it? It is too dangerous for you to be here. These Dromathra and the powerful ones leading them. I have never seen their like before. None of us have.
Azilazar and I tracked the Dromathra here.
Walker, you must leave. The leaders of this incursion, they are why the Inquisitors conscripted us. To fight back against this dark power. We obliterated as many as we could, but our songs are not enough. Hidden Moon? I never heard of this clan. I will have to ask High Cantor Vidi about it. She would know. But that is for later. If you have come to help, Azura knows we could use it right now. Rajaska. An appropriate name for the powerful spirits. I knew that fallen star was a sign, but now is the time for action, not discussion.
Alright,
Ravith Morna. It cannot. She is Dromathra now. A Rajaska. To arms. Quickly!
It's your funeral.
Besha Anthi Rithanti. I am sorry we did not arrive sooner. With your spirit cleansed, Azura guides you to her crossing.
I would never talk to that one. That one is rude.
Now you see what I was trained to do. We both saw the effects of their song. Besha Anthi, in my anger I forget my wisdom. But you possess enough for both of us. That must be why Azura sent me here. To show Khajiit of this time the way of mercy through hidden moon necromancy. There is just... My Moonclaw's magic wanes. If I am meant to follow this path and teach what I have learned, I must restore it. Noctra, grant me luck. Canarthi, grant me haste.
Last time I talked to that,
7 shadows. It worked. Take care of your High Cantor, Jarithanti. We will see you again soon.
but she is so rude. Get used to it now. Wait. Oh. So strange.
No. The Dark Moon Temple. It is gone.
Skoma Edel, don't stray. Have you been asleep these past 300 years?
Longer than that, perhaps. Speak plainly.
No one favors the Dark Moon anymore. Il Omon's forgotten man's ancient rites. The unified elsewhere has no need of these outdated
Loss
traditions.
after loss. Were it not for my hidden moon training, my heart would be Namira's already for all the darkness these discoveries bring me. It is only because of you and the appearance of Jock here that I do not let grief overwhelm me. Did he? I ask Azura for guidance and she sends my cat. Let us venture down these cliffs. The temple ruins seem to have been left where they fell. I pray that searching through the ruins below results in more than sorrow and lost time. I should focus. They did not just let this temple crumble, did they? This new faith tore it down and let the sea wash it away. I took the longer way down, but I am with you now. Let us search the Lich. Heretic! Me? Alright,
let's rumble.
Silence shall soon be permanent!
And that's how it's done.
You found something? Please, let me see that note. Perhaps glowing eyes, risen from the dead. I must remind them of the Dromathra, our shared enemy.
Not quite.
They mentioned Crinzy, the little doggy you spoke to, yes? She seemed curious of my nature and presence, but not afraid. Too bad the same cannot be said of her fellow. Moon Mother be praised. It carries the Dark Moon's blessing. Ah, my moon claw is restored. But it bears warning of another incursion. Quickly, we must go.
Blue eyes, they seem to become you. I see nothing wrong with it.
This Vo, this Ovid dwelling, what an eyesore. The young Cantor, and the other one.
Viti, you've done enough. Let them help.
Do not touch her, necromancer.
Are you injured, Jarithanti? Let me tend to your wounds.
Surprised if she was in all this stuff. She was so high strung. And very.
Walker, I am relieved to see you alive. I thought I could trust my mentor with what I learned about Zareth Bar, but she turned right around and told the Inquisitors. After you left, more Inquisitors rallied us for another incursion here at the Vile Manse. But it was even more of the same. The rest of our sisters were dragged away by that thing, that Rajaska, to the Undercroft beneath the Vile Manse.
We are on the same side, Sister Viti. Remember that when next you give testament to the Inquisitors. I fear our little moon singer is right. Her friends have been taken by the leader of all Rajaska. My friend, you ask a knife to cut, the birds to sing, the moons to rise. Walking the path of darkness in service to Azura is what I was made for. Then, as Joan follows Jode, we move as one, a bond of fellowship, of two souls made better by one another. Shake the fear from your heart, Jarithanti. We will see your Cantors saved.
But the Rajaska, do you have a death wish?
I have faith. seeps up from the catacombs. We must find a way below and locate the cantors.
Don't all the lines just blur together?
That's right now.
Darkness calls farther in. To the northwest, I think. Through there, my moon claw senses it. We are
Let's show him what we're made of.
These vaults hold relics stained with dark history. I can smell them. Song of the Rajaska. It bends these twilight cantors into Dromatra.
My newborn Rajaska. Sing for them the next verse.
Here we go.
Inside.
cleansed, Azura guides you to her crossing. Find peace in her embrace. Quickly, everyone. Let us leave this dark place. I am sorry, Rithantin. I can cleanse your souls, but I am powerless to stop the corruption before it overtakes you.
Oh, this the Twilight Cantors can do. Quickly, Viti, aid me.
The songs of these Twilight Cantors can stop souls from falling to the bent dance? And the leader of the Rejaska, the first of their kind. Her name is Ravith Morna. She will prey on these Cantors, rebuild her ranks. I died when I faced her. But then, why else did Azura send you to find me? These Cantors fear me, except for Crinzy. And the Inquisitors wish to kill me. In my time, it was a word of partnership. If we travel together, our souls will move as twin moons, strengthened by our bond. I would stand with no one else. We stepped into the light from the shadow of my tomb. Together we struck against the darkness beyond the world. When you are ready to hunt the darkness, send for me, my friend.
Takiba, Deyabi, Derajaska Jar, Hansas, High Cantor. Who will banish dark spirits if all our kind fall to her song?
Don't say such things, Serenza. Do not give in to hopelessness. The High Cantor will figure something out.
Share your thoughts. I am listening.
Started on that arc.
I will stay close to you, Tamit. I do not wish to lose my way.
We don't care for troublemakers here.
Does everybody think I'm a troublemaker? Guess the milkman and the farmers will
speak. How can I?
Got rid of rid of
I'm fresh.
May I...
I think I read about this place in a book from my time. It is quite different from what I recall. Perhaps I misremember. Pay me no mind.
Urade, Mako, Jejota.
Anything can be made.
Hello there.
Of course. Anything can be made.
Anything can be made better.
Hurade, Rakepa, Jejota. Notade, Denima, Jejota. Notade, Rakepa, Jejota.
May we walk paths as many as Akka.
We have an My attempts to use the Orb of Discourse to locate Saisahan did not meet with success, so I decided to try a more direct approach. He admits that he knows Saisahan's location, but he will not reveal it. He demands...
Well, you haven't learned your lesson for the first time.
We meet again, Vestige. I wish to speak with you on a matter of some urgency. Menimarco and his vile master have dark and terrible plans for this world. If you wish to stop them, you need to find the Amulet of Kings. But to find the amulet, you must first locate Saisahan. Of course I do. And I might be willing to share that information for a price.
I'm listening.
If Manimarco learns that we've spoken, he'll have me executed. I'm a danger to him. I know too much. Therefore I, Abner Tharn, Chancellor of the Elder Council, Overlord of Nibene, formally request asylum.
And you never thought that it might take you up and betray you in the end?
Do I look to be in a mirthful mood? There comes a point when even a patriot's loyalty is stretched too far, when the things he has done, and has seen done, become too much to bear. Would that I could. As it happens, I find myself to be somewhat of a prisoner, in dire need of rescue. My proposal is this. If you retrieve me from Manimarco's fortress and grant me asylum, I will give you Saisahan's location in return.
It's a fool's errand. It's the only thing we can do.
You can't. And you'd be a fool to trust me completely. But the facts remain. You need me if you wish to find Sai Sahan, and I must keep my head if I am to ensure the continuance of the Empire. Neither of us has a choice.
I think I would have better chance with Caldwell.
Tharn is quite correct. We have little choice in the matter.
You can't be serious. How can we possibly trust him?
As our visitor so eloquently pointed out, we cannot. But if we are to locate Sai Sahan, we must do this. Go with the Vestige, Lyris. Rescue Tharn. Give him the chance to redeem himself. He may surprise you.
Princess. Yeah, he'll surprise us, alright, Princess. That's next.
You appear to have arrived in the wretched Squalor. As luck would have it, Manimarco is away on some errand for the Daedric Prince. You're the hero, aren't you? Improvise.
What a skeever. Improvise, he says. I can't believe we're risking our lives to rescue that skeeving Horker.
I'm assuming that is slang for a rat pig. That's all I can think.
Subtlety and stealth. Let's not bring the entire castle guard down on our heads. Try to be inconsistent.
You want to buy something? Famazar has rocks, and dirt, and bones. It is hard to be a merchant in the wretched Squalor. Feed first. That is the fastest way in. Ask Cadwell. That crazy bastard seems to know every corner of this place.
Why am I not surprised to find Cadwell here? He certainly does get around.
say, jolly good timing. Lyris enchanted, as always. And you're looking fit for someone, so how can I put it? Deficient in the soul department?
Deficient.
Wherever the forces of evil prey upon the innocent, wherever souls are stolen and bodies shriven, wherever a people cry out for justice, there goest I. Tiberas Garters, why? Lovely grounds, no question, but it's positively brimming with angry cultists carrying rather large weapons. I see. A rescue, is it? Well, that's a different kettle of fish, isn't it? There is...
That
This
might be our best
Cadwell
chance to get
puts on a
inside.
cheerful front, but I do not trust him, Tamid. You should not either.
I don't trust him either. Beggars can't be choosers on who they can trust.
Leave it to the Daedra to fill a cave with bones and muck.
You keep up nicely. I can't abide dawdlers. This whole bloody castle sits on top of an ocean of unstable oblivion, what's it? Well, most of the doors in here are sealed with pressure from that steam. Well, I can handle the tinkering, but you'll have to keep the beasties off me. It will be... Onward! Ha-ha! Don't worry, this will get you inside with a minimum of fuss. One more after this one. There you are. A pleasure, think nothing of it, the merest trifle, truly. I understand the King of Worms has set him to the task of inspecting the soul gems that find their way into the castle, which is, indeed, well, I might just take you up on that. But safety first.
Sir Cadwell came through again. That crazy night is starting to grow on me.
Oh no, hear me out. How many Tharns does it take to rule an empire?
Shut up. I'm trying to work here.
None. The one on the throne is a patsy, and the one in the tower isn't useful anymore.
That's not even funny. Get back to work, would you?
What? It's true. Lord Manamarco is gonna peel his skin off and make a particularly ugly flesh atronach out of it. Mark my words. To the side!
Bebashvar, it is done.
You, hurry up. The worms are on the move.
Quiet, princess. I'm on my way. As long as I...
There you are. I was beginning to think you were captured. We've a bit of a problem, I'm afraid. The door at the top of the tower has sealed with a warded barrier. I've seen the worms use similar sorceries before. It will sear you to ash if you touch it. Here's a thought. The flesh Atronachs that patrol the castle halls are assembled in a laboratory very close to the warded door. If you created your own Atronach, it would be bound to obey you. You could force it to smash through the barrier. It's a simple process. A child of 5 could do it.
Like you're trying to be very insulting.
Is that a lung? Freezing in here. At least that means the body parts won't smell as bad. I can't imagine how the worms get used to this. Not the most glamorous task, is it?
Not very big, is it? Oh well. Now, cast the ritual from the book. Ha! We'll make a necromancer of you yet. You're not far now. Through the door and to the summit. on, insufferable worms. I'm working as fast as I can.
Alright, princess. How you doing?
So, we meet in person at long last. You look taller in your projection.
And you look as you is. Short and grumpy.
And not a moment too soon. If I had to inspect one more bloody soul gem, I'd have thrown... A fair question. I know things. Things that can help you. Here's a bit to whet your appetite. The Amulet of Kings is the key to everything. Why do you think he kidnapped Sai Sahan? He's torturing him, trying to get him to reveal the amulet's hiding place. Precisely. With the amulet at his command, Manimarco believes he can trap Molag Bal's essence and absorb his power. I'd love to discuss this further, but this is hardly the place. Get me to a safe haven and I will tell you the rest. That was our agreement, was it not? Now, let's...
Now, Tharn. No telling my secrets. Go to your room, Abner. I will deal with you shortly. Ah, dear Lyris. Your old position at the Foundry is still available. We'll even give you your own set of unbreakable chains.
Let this be a lesson.
You, the thorn in my side, the pebble in my shoe. Shall we test your... Infuriating. The process drains the energy from most victims, yet you keep fighting. Your strength surprises me. But how much more can you take, I wonder?
What are they thinking?
Manimarco, you dare attack the Chancellor of the Elder Council. His power wanes, vestige. Strike him down, while his attentions are on me.
How dare you betray me, Tharn? Suffering will be legendary.
Alright, princess.
He will not remain discorporated for long. His consciousness will be adrift for a few moments, but that is all. Because Manimarco has delusions of godhood. First things first, we need to get out of here alive. We certainly can't go back the way you came in.
You must be the ugliest princess ever rescued from a tower, Tharn.
I'm shocked your lack of education and repeated blows to the head haven't dulled your wit, Titanborn.
Hello again. Need a way out? I'll have that open in just a moment. Arcade preserve us. You're as battered and bruised as a peach in a sack of rocks. Bit of the old derring do, was it? No matter. You'll be needing an escape route, no doubt. Well, it's what I do, quite honestly. We should probably hurry it up. The entire castle is as bristly as a sack of sewing needles after all that noise. Come with you? You mean leave Cold Harbor? Well, I don't know. It's been a very long time since I've seen the world I left behind. Do you think it's wise? Well, that wouldn't do at all, and it's not so bad here, actually. Oblivion has its charms, doesn't it? Go on, you scamps. There's a grate just ahead that leads down to the rubbish tip. Do mind that first step.
Quickly! I've opened another portal. Hurry!
I'm gonna play a little bit longer. I want to get have
My estates? Of course. I am Abner Tharn. Ah, yes. Truth be told, I don't know the precise location, but I do know that he is Manimarco's prisoner, and that the King of Worms is trying to pry the location of the amulet from him.
yeah, and look at my face. I'm not surprised.
Now, before you lose your temper, let me clarify. I don't know precisely where he is, but I can find out. I'll just need a little time.
What? You son of a bitch!
Ah! Are you insane? Get away from me, you brutish she-troll!
Lyris, stand down.
He's done nothing but lie to us from the beginning. I don't care what he says. He'll always be Manimarco's toady.
Please. Manimarco wants me dead. Did I pretend to capitulate to him? Yes, I did. Do you have any idea how many lives I saved by doing so?
The only thing you saved was your holdings in your own hide, you pompous ass!
Enough! Abner had no choice, Lyris. And we are guilty of our own deceit, are we not? The time has come for the Vestige to know the truth.
What's this? The Vestige doesn't know? Oh, this is rich.
Sire, don't.
Vestige, until now, you've only known me as the Prophet. But that is not my true name. I am Varen Aquilarius.
Our fallen emperor, in the tattered robes of a moth priest, blind as a newborn kitten.
I am sorry I deceived you, Vestige. You're angry. It is to be expected.
Really?
I was once, but no more. My name is Varen Aquilarius. In truth, I feared you'd kill me where I stood if you knew who I was. You certainly wouldn't have allied with us so readily. I caused this, all of this. If Molag Bal destroys this world, the blame will be mine, and mine alone. You must not blame Lyris. She did as I instructed. She's my sworn protector, but she is also your ally. You have my solemn promise, Vestige. When this is over, if you still judge me harshly, you can end my life. I will offer no resistance. We must find Saisahan. Everything depends on that. I need to confer with Abner regarding what he knows.
Thorn wants to speak to you. Go to the Daggerfall Mages Guild. Quick! Quick!
Use a break.
Ah, excellent. You got my message. Apparently that little creature isn't completely useless. Banekin can be such children. I hope you've nothing pressing. We could be here a while. I can't be strutting around the city wearing my imperial regalia, can I? Your concern about my fashion sense is touching but irrelevant. I've called you here for a reason. If we are to determine a course of action, we need more information.
I'm just saying, you
By now, it should be clear your prophet Emperor brought these catastrophic events upon us. Everything that transpired is his fault.
And you went along with it, even further than he did.
Granted, Minimarco can be very persuasive and charismatic when he wants to be. We all believed him when he said we could change Varen's bloodline with the Amulet of Kings.
That was just too easy of a ploy.
You saved Varen's life when you rescued him in Cold Harbor. In return, he lied to you about his true identity and his part in causing the Soul Burst. He manipulated you from the very start. Perhaps the better question is, why don't you blame Varen? Varen wants to assemble a new group of companions in the vein of the original 5. Claims it fulfills a prophecy in those wretched scrolls of his. Superstitious nonsense, but he is quite correct on one point. We need to find Sai Sahan.
You know, it's funny. They call a lot of things superstitious, and there is nothing but superstitious stuff up in here.
In the chaos following the Soul Burst, Sahan stole the Amulet of Kings and fled the Imperial City. We're going to need that relic, and he is the only one who knows its current location. He was captured by Minimarco's agents and taken to an undisclosed location. We need to find out where he's being held. Minimarco keeps his most secret documents at Norfolk, a hidden lair of Daedric cultists in the Stormhaven countryside. We must travel to Stormhaven's eastern... If I can endure Titanborn's inane prattle, I can survive your assuredly erudite elucidations. Proceed.
Oh my goodness, I wish I could kick you right now. I have nothing for you.
Well?
I only fight for a worthy cause.
Golden goblets overflow with wine. A soul...
On the move!
Ah, there you are. I have been expecting you.
The new forest worries me. Nothing natural ever grew that quickly.
You stopped. The Archmagister asked that I not say too much in earshot of my guild. For now. Power draws mages like moths to a flame. We're a little hopeless that way. Excellent! The anomaly is in an old complex called Sunamir, beneath the Sunhold Mages Guild. Good luck. Hopefully Nalia and the others are inside. Stay safe in there.
Safe should never come out of your mouth from this life.
Ah, good. You must be our backup. A nod came through.
Magnus, watch over you. Nalia? We'll keep watch out here.
Mind your step. This place is a bit of a mess thanks to that portal. Now that we have a moment, allow me to introduce myself. Nalia, Votary Knight in the Order of the Lamp. That's exactly right. I'm quite proficient with portals, you see. This was my first time patrolling here in Sunamir, filling in for a friend. I mean, I tried. There used to be a lot more wall back there. The portal didn't like me trying to go through one bit. This portal is old magic, keyed to require 2 people to enter at the same time. Here we go. It's happening again! Brace yourself! That blast reawakened some latent magic in here. Look around while I get this thing under control.
And all this...
An illusion? It seems distorted. Watch out! Ugh. Ah! Bet there's lots of old notes down here. This thing's as stable as I can make it. Good to know I was right about the portal. Let's figure out where we are and find the source of all this unstable magic. This architecture is Elven. Another building near sunset. All these defenses are meant to protect what? Do you feel that surge of magic? We're getting close. Whatever's causing this, I think it's in the next room. Come on! Voice of Magnus. Where are we? What is this place? This place is incredible. Ah, see? You took the words right out of my mouth. I'll handle things here. Shut those doors.
You have the strength to seek me out.
It's been too long since someone basked in my presence.
That wasn't the best idea I've ever had.
Meddlers! Thieves! What have you done to my altar?
We were just trying to calm things down.
This is a fine way to wake after centuries of restless slumber. Did she send you? You're not at all what I was promised. It wasn't enough to break in. You had to smash the altar, too. You may call me the Crow. This is the Scalarium, and... I see now. She didn't send you. If she had, your knight wouldn't have smashed the altar's focusing crystal. I suppose, if you meant true harm, you could have done much worse. This altar focuses power to shape the very heart of magic itself. The East Wing should still have a replacement crystal boxed up somewhere. We'll have all the time in the world to talk after the magic here is quelled.
I'll hang back. That blast took a lot out of me.
I would figure it would.
Yes, good. Bring the crystal to the altar. Place it in the empty locus. If we are to quell this magic, we must focus it into a new creation. Place your hands on the altar. This is the scribing altar. Make this grimoire your own. What comes next?
Hang on. What just happened?
It's done. Archmage Ulfsild the Evergreen? Warrior Witch of Kyne's Aegis? Clever woman of the Druidoc? The Pale's Priestess of Juno? Like a ray of sunlight from Magnus himself. Yes. Scribing is an art developed by Archmage Ulfsild in collaboration with powerful beings. Spirits, if you like. They are to inherit Ulfsild's legacy, to make your mark on spellcraft itself. The luminaries wait beyond these beautiful sealed doors. There is a world of magic beyond your mortal ken, adventurer. There is much to be done, but it will be good to flex my feathers again.
I've been a knight in the Order for years, Traveler, and I've never heard of anything like this. A lost art of shaping magic, an ancient library, and these luminaries. This is incredible.
I bet it is.
Hopefully you'll learn exactly what a luminary is while you're at it. I'm lucky you were here, Traveler. My magic is so specialized. With that altar, who knows what else you'll learn to do? What sort of spells and skills you'll create? Well, I need to report in. Tell the head of my order what's happened and get guidance from the Archmagister. If you're asking my advice, why not stay here? A patrol to last a lifetime. I brought you in to help with an unstable portal, and look at everything we've done. I have no idea how I'm going to explain this to the head of my order. You passed some of my trusted associates when we entered Sunamir. I want them tasked to investigate and catalog what we find. You couldn't be more right. What are the luminaries? How do they relate to this lost art of scribing? We have more questions than answers. Look, I'm a touch nervous to bring this to the Votary Commander and Archmage Galarian. This is... Well, this is going to come as quite a surprise. And those two hate surprises. I'll be fine. Probably.
I have a few words about Galarian myself.
Of course. We really jumped into...
Have you scrapped?
Most of these are
I don't know what you've heard about dark seducers, but I'm...
How can I help?
You'd be...
Yes?
the forest turned against this place. The spirit of the weird weeps, for something drives her children mad. I fear something has enraged the forest. We tried to speak to the... Our purpose now is just to get these people out of here. My sisters and I can figure everything else out later. A focus is required for the ritual to work. This torch bug, born from the soil and sap of the weird tree, will seek out untainted earth.
Who are you to... So you say. My sisters and I serve the Beldama Weird. We have a duty to uphold. You? I don't know your true intentions. My sister Olina is still out there. Probably trapped somewhere between the fires and the enraged forest creatures. Get everyone back here and we can keep them safe. For a while.
I'm not...
Just stay with me. We'll get out of this somehow.
My daughter! She can't be gone.
I'm sorry. But we have to extinguish these fires somehow. Otherwise, we're going to join her. My sisters send the mothers.
No! My beautiful daughter! Please say something! You have to be alright. You have to be.
They left us no choice.
It's, ha! Better than those Sims. The mill.
I don't want to die. Survivors.
I mourn the creep. Oh, I hope this works.
No more! Mura will not stand for it! You won't hurt any more of Mura's friends! These creatures show up in the night, try to take everything from Mura. This one has worked hard to make friends, find people who would accept her. Mura will not allow these beasts to kill her friends. Do you speak the truth? Mura thought everyone was dead. Now you tell me good news, and hope fills this one's heart. Mura has heard tales of the witches who roam the West. Some good, some bad.
Perhaps I was too quick to pass judgment on you. The remaining fires should burn out soon. My sisters and I should be able to open a path to safety, but we'll need your help again to make this work. Isn't it obvious? The people of the City of Stone caused this. They have no regard for the natural world. The vines, they started appearing weeks ago, bursting through the soil and spreading throughout Glenumbra. We've never...
That ward will buy us some time. Now we have to figure out what to do next. Agreed. The mill is safe for now, but we need to get the villagers out of here. My sister Johanna has a plan to help the villagers, but we need your assistance. If you're willing to help us, please talk to her. The weird tree, the spirit that gives life to this land. My sister...
My sisters and I should be able to open a path to safety. But we can travel... Nothing. Look for the roots of the weird around the mill.
We ride.
Yeah.
Make this swift.
We were able to get all the villagers through the portal. They're safe in our camp for now.
Is there anything else you need from me?
I should return to our camp and help protect the villagers. My sisters will continue to look into the madness that occurred here. Perhaps you could help them, if you have an interest. You have earned my respect, Stone Dweller. Thank you. Speak to Helene. There are still questions that require answers.
I didn't want to say anything with all these poor people around. They've all read the terrible magic that infects these creatures. I've heard stories, but I've never seen it used. Reach magic. I don't know how this happened. Even the guardians of the weird are silent. This is much worse than I originally... Elemental spirits connected to the weird tree. They guide us in protecting the land. You must meet with Weira Selena. She was the first to sense the disturbance and may know more about Reach magic. We have to find a way to stop this or the very earth around us will perish. The weird tree, the spirit that gives life to this land. My sisters and I are Beldama Weird. We serve...
Fewer people staring at me than I anticipated. What a strange time you live in.